The deadline for striking mine workers at Amplats in Rustenburg in the northwest has again been postponed, and the Free Market Foundation throws its weight behind other economists opposed to Eskom's proposed 16% electricity tariff hikes over the next 5 years. I'm Richard Brooks. The deadline for striking mine workers at Amplats in Rustenburg in the northwest has again been postponed. 12,000 workers were expected to return to work or face dismissal. The miners are demanding a monthly wage of 16,500 rand. The first deadline was extended on Monday to allow negotiations between COSATU and the Workers' Committee to take place. COSATU's Zwelenzima Vavi.
The latest is that the Committee of Workers is now going to report back to workers this morning and throughout the day, and hope that then they accept the revised offers by the company. But then if they accept, then it means the whole thing has been resolved. And if they don't accept, then it means that we have a serious problem in our hands. Obviously, you can't say to workers, go back to work, whilst you at the same time say to them, go and have meetings to consider the offer. The deadline today will not be practical from that point of view.
The Marikana Commission of Inquiry resumes this morning in Rustenburg, with the police continuing with its presentation of events between 9 and 16 August, which led to the death of about 45 people. The Commission decided on a 2-day adjournment to give evidence leaders and legal representatives an opportunity to consult with witnesses. Following the police's presentation, it's expected that witnesses from AMCU and wounded miners will take the stand. Meanwhile, Commission head retired Judge Ian Farnham has reiterated that the Commission is unlikely to make any findings before the whole process is complete.
It's not possible for us at this stage to know whether it will be appropriate. It may well be that the end of the argument, at the end of the first phase, it will be clear that in respect of certain issues, it may be possible to give findings. I think if findings are to be made, they would be provisional findings, interim findings, and not final ones.
The Free Market Foundation has thrown its weight behind other economists opposed to Eskom's proposed 16% electricity tariff hikes over the next 5 years. The foundation warns that if the tariff hikes are approved by electricity regulator NERSA, South African consumers will pay increases hugely exceeding inflation. The foundation's Eustace Davey.
What I'm saying is that the general CPI, Eskom's prices at the end of the 5-year period, if these 16% per annum is adopted, is what's at 400% higher than inflation over the 9-year period. Well, the Free Market Foundation is concerned about the economics of the situation, and we of course promote economic freedom.
The case between the Gauteng Housing Department and the SA Human Rights Commission resumes in the South Gauteng High Court in Johannesburg at midday. The SA Human Rights Commission approached the court after more than 50 houses were destroyed in Lenasia, south of Johannesburg. Monobogeng Sebedi reports.
The matter was brought to the court by the Human Rights Commission on behalf of the residents. The housing department says destroyed properties were built on the land meant for government housing. The department also claims that residents were informed some time ago that the houses will be demolished if they don't vacate the land. The case was heard briefly by the judge yesterday. It was postponed to today to give the Human Rights Commission's legal team time to respond to the City of Johannesburg's affidavit, which the court heard was filed late. The city is also a respondent in the case.